Hey guys, it's November 21st. It is my second to last day before I fly out to Puerto Rico with my family. It's a pretty good day. I had a pretty good today. Obviously, no matter how good the days are, I'm not gonna feel completely fine because, I am stressed that I have zero money right now, and I want to be able to do stuff. So I'm kind of in that stressful, let's get it done, Nick, type thing, right? Today was a really good day though. I woke up at around 6:30, and then I was really tired and I indulged on my phone. So that was a little bit of a mistake, and I got to work at around, I want to say 7:45. So yeah, and then I listened to Reality Transurfing until about 9ish, and then I did my self-T packet. I didn't do subliminals because by the time I listened to Reality Transurfing and self-T packet, I was feeling pretty good. So I just jumped into cold calling. And today I cold called Tree Services. I think honestly, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do for now. I think as of right now, I'm just gonna do what makes you feel better, because then I take way more action without even trying. So it's like I'm just gonna cold call fucking Tree Services today. Today I cold called Tree Services, man, and bro, it felt so good. Like one of the best feelings ever. Is one of the really the best feelings ever. Cause it's been so long since I talked to them, and I low-key realized how much I understand them, how much better I am at cold calling. It's just a lot more enjoyable, because it really does feel like reality, and I think it almost is reality, where I do have pretty much the best product in the market right now that actually helps them and make their life easier and alleviating pain, actually alleviating pain for them, which it feels amazing, I can't lie. And the only thing that sucks about these journals is that everyone's driving outside and I have to worry about them looking at me, which is a pendulum, but I just don't like it. But yeah, I just realized I just realized that right now. I should not give a fuck about people looking at me, because that will literally that will be a pendulum that I waste my energy on. That's an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, Rally Transurfing has been really good. Today I listened to the Induced Transition, which a lot of it's about positive feedback loops, and I'm also listening to. So I think I listened to that yesterday. Sorry, I was listening to Sliding. Sliding was about paradigms, mainly just paradigms and how they contribute to feedback loops. But they use all this fancy stuff sliding and fucking lifelines and transitioning and merging. But it really just means what Charlie was saying, which is good. So I'm gonna keep going, and it's really enlightening, because Reality Transurfing is a lot more about energy, energy and feeling in your heart. So it's gonna be really good to kind of round off how I think, because I've been doing a lot of things right, but you're only strong as your weakest link, so, and it shows evidence, because just because I did everything else right doesn't mean I can't be sabotaged, and that was happening pretty much. Not to put importance on that, but pretty much I was doing pretty much everything right, but I was putting a lot of importance. I was attached to a lot of pendulums. So just those things. But I'm also taking action. It's not resistance. I'm not gonna not do work. In fact, I skipped my subliminals just to do cold calling a little bit more, and I'm completely fine with that, because I felt good. I actually booked a meeting, and I sent a booking link to a company with 245 reviews. That's really good. And they were like genuinely interested in talking to me. They just wanted to they wanted to check out info before they booked the call. So I sent them the booking link. So, but I cold called, did my metrics, and I'm pretty sure that's all I did this morning so far. Yeah. And so it's gonna be a pretty packed day. Also, I'm pretty pissed off because, I also worked out, obviously. Today was a core day. Yeah, I'm a little bit mad because family took the car again, and so I can't go to the gym, or I couldn't go to Planet Fitness, and I couldn't go to my Chase appointment today at 12:30, so I have to put it to tomorrow, which tomorrow's my last day here. I leave around 3 p.m. tomorrow, so it'll be chill. But yeah, I'm starting to do some volume. But yeah, business is going well. My clients are happy, so that's good. Yesterday I did a lot of work. So, I mean, right now, I'm basically gonna get to work for about 40 minutes and then cold call and then do some more work. So today, what I want to do, it's gonna be a pretty packed day. I got not really super organized, but really just kind of sit down and work and really brute force through everything, which would actually be pretty fun because my mindset's pretty fucking solid right now. Like, I feel really good despite being in a shit situation. And I ultimately believe in myself, like, because it's not about me thinking that I could do it. It's just about me believing, like, actually believing the abundance is there and the possibility is there. And, like, you know, it's not harder than it was. It's just me. And I realized that, and I'm like, well, I could do it. It's really easy, like, because, you know, I've barely taken any sales calls, so how can I expect sales? I've barely done outreach. How can I expect meetings? Until I start calling 50 to 100 a day, that's when I could really expect those numbers, right? And I can't really take my past experiences into account because every experience has a reason, and those reasons aren't going to be consistent unless you're literally doing the exact same thing every single day, etc., right? Also, a huge pendulum I was attached to is comparing myself with Owen, because Owen's one of my best friends. We started around the same time. We're about the same age. We used to drum. Like, we're pretty much almost the same person. It's kind of crazy, but we're nothing, in terms of personality and stuff, we're nothing alike. So yeah, it's a really beautiful friendship, but just gotta keep working, man. So, I mean, a few things that I have to do. I'm gonna tweak my clients' campaigns to try to optimize, because, not optimize, but the type of kind of test, right? Because they've been going all right. And I've been trying to see, like, what was working, what was not working. But the thing is that Facebook's only putting its money into a couple things. So it kind of frustrated me because, like, I didn't turn that setting on and it just started putting money in one ad set or one ad and nothing else. And it wasn't even performing that well. So I was like, well, that's annoying because I don't know which ad is going to do better, right? So I basically turned off the ads that I'm doing right now. And I made it impossible for Facebook to kind of put all its money into something that I know is not particularly in KPI. It's not doing bad. It's just like, I reckon I could do better. It could do better. But I also don't know that because the budget is not high enough to kind of disperse that money. And Facebook's kind of putting 90% of money into one thing that it think it works, but it doesn't really. So I'd like to see the results for the other variations of the ad. So I'm gonna make some small tweaks today. Again, I don't know how to fucking media buy yet. So I'm not gonna, like, do anything crazy. I don't think I need to, really. My clients are pretty happy, so I'm happy. Could be a pendulum, but hey, I like happy clients. Happy clients are the best thing in the world. You actually feel like, you know, you're helping people, right? Also, I look pretty good today, I'd say to myself. Not nearly as bad as I looked before. My hair up all over the place. Probably because I stopped slicking back my hair in my headset, even though it does feel more comfortable. But yeah, bro's going 30 in the neighborhood. That's about it. I mean, yeah, so tweak my clients' campaigns, do some more outreach. I want to print my stimuli so I could take it on the trip. because I do want to take sales calls on the trip. I've been planning to do that. I want to take sales calls. I don't think I'll cold call, bro. I can't go on high level like that on my phone, I don't think I'm gonna cold call, which is fine. But I'm going to take sales calls, the calls I have in my calendar right now. It's like 3 or 4 or something like that. And also, I also want to... Dude, the weather is so good right now, bro. The weather is like fucking incredible. It's actually so good. Something else, like a big project I want to do on the trip, if I have time, because my parents said I wouldn't have time, is I'm gonna download like a vault of like service delivery stuff I can consume, because I know there's a lot there. I know there's abundance of it. I know Owen has a lot of it, so I'm gonna kind of just consume it and absorb it, and then I'll either make a system there or I'll be able to make a system when I come back. So that should help my clients. That should help my confidence in what I could do. And it'll honestly just give me more peace of mind, because basically any guesswork you do is room for anxiety. Because, I mean, as far as you can try to convince yourself otherwise with mindset, like, you literally don't know how things work. So it's just a lot better if you can kind of like actually know what's going on rather than knowing like a little bit of information and making like inferences off everything, kind of guessing like, oh, theoretically this should work. But if you just know what you're doing, then it's a lot better, and it saves time, saves energy, saves mental energy, so it's good. And I have nothing else to do. I can't cold call, fucking nothing. So yeah, it's gonna be good. So right now, I've made not right now, but like a week ago, I made like a huge chain of action. I need to get my detailing client set up today. Oh, that's another big thing I gotta do today. Today I need to set up my first client's campaign. I hope it's not too time consuming to make the creatives. But I made everything. I made the Go High Level template snapshot, so it was a really good snapshot as well. It's just about the creatives and pretty much just creative, because like the copy's there as well, and also figuring out what offer to use, because there is one little thing, and it's Kiwoom and Keenan, and I'm assuming Motor Growth as well. They have some sort of sales system. But I talked to my client yesterday and actually recorded the conversation. He actually knew someone who did sales, but not in car detailing, just like in general. So what I'm hoping is I could apply my sales knowledge to help car detailers. That's a future project though. Like honestly, like to be honest, I don't know how hard anything will be, because I haven't done it before, like ever. It kind of made me a little bit nervous when Owen told me that Kiwoom didn't have like a sales system. Like they teach them how to do stuff sales wise, and that's because I was curious on their ads, because their ads said X money for ceramic coating, and it wasn't a lot of money. It wasn't like I knew the ads weren't gonna attract the best customers, so I was like, hold up, Owen, is there something that they have? And he's like, yeah, they have a sales system. I'm like, okay, I guess that'll be something to kind of think about. But as long as he's getting leads and they're decent, like he'll be very happy, and I reckon he's gonna definitely get some jobs. I just gotta teach him how to talk to prospects a little bit, but that's super easy. Basically, I have a fuck ton of things to do today. I also want to get all my homework done, so that tomorrow I could just focus on the business and whatever I gotta do tomorrow. And I also gotta record a strike video assignment, so I'm gonna write all this stuff down. I haven't wrote it down yet, but I'll get to it. I'll see you guys later. Today was a good day. Probably not gonna record on the journal, maybe, because if I got a lot of stuff done, then I might record something. But see you guys.